Hello friends. So this week I was gonna do a report from the road about my gig in Pulaski, New York, or Pulaski as people in the rest of the world say it. But I had this other thought that I wanted to talk about a little bit, and so if you don't already know by now, my gig in New Hope, Pennsylvania at the New Hope Winery has been canceled. So this is like, I don't know, I can't even count the number of gigs that have been canceled on me in the past couple of years. And it was canceled due to nothing on my part. It was just the promoter and the venue had a disagreement, and they pulled the show. So, but it still like blows my mind that it's so hard for me to get a gig and keep it. I don't know. I really don't know. I do know that I love to play live. I like to have a live audience to interact with. This is, you know, that UK tour, the solo thing that I did in last September and October. That was fantastic. It was a great thing. There was not a single show that got canceled, and most of them were sold out. Everybody made money. I don't know. You know, I mean, I said to myself, well, I could go back to doing live streams because that would, you know, kind of satisfy the need to play live for people, and they could watch on their little screens, but you don't get the feedback that you do on a real live gig. You don't get people, you can't hear them singing along with you and stuff like that. So, that's not the best thing. Although the other thing is that at a live gig, people can take a selfie with you, and they'll buy some merch, you know, and you sign it right there, personalize it for them. So I've been thinking about that because I have a lot of CDs and all kinds of stuff that I'd like to sell, and you know, I could go on eBay, but I asked my brother Joe, and he said he sells stuff on his website, and I said, do you sell a lot? He goes, well, enough to make it worthwhile, you know. So I have added a store to my website. I guess this is the pitch of this video. I added a store to my website, and you can buy all kinds of stuff. Check in often, because there's things that I'm basically selling what I have, and those things will change over time. So I'm going to be updating. You know, right now I have cowbells, t-shirts, CDs, a signed poster. Anyway, that's one of the things that I can kind of simulate a live gig, is by offering stuff for sale on my website. You know, somebody asked me how do you get a copy of Incantation, I think, and I said, well, I don't know. I don't know where you could buy it, but now you can buy it on my website. So anyway, that's, you know, so that's the status right now. I really would like to play a lot more, but you know, the other thing is that people buy tickets for these shows, and then they don't realize that the show has been canceled. You know, like for instance, the Iridium, it did not make any announcement whatsoever that I wasn't playing. So there were several people that went down there, and I wasn't there. And you know, yeah, they got their money back, but you know, it was like one person came from about 100 miles away. You know, I mean, I had a night out in New York, you know, hurrah. But they didn't get to see me, and I didn't get to see them, so that's kind of sucked. But and then, you know, the New Hope thing, you know, I know there's people that have bought tickets. You know, some of my friends have said, I'll see you there, you know, and you know, if you see this podcast, get your money back, because I can't do it. I was ready to tell them I wasn't going to do it in the first place, because I felt, originally I asked my brother Joe to play it, and he said, no, you know what, it doesn't feel right to me, Albert. I just don't want to do it, you know. I got other gigs coming up. I don't really need this one. And he was right. There was something wrong. All right, well, anyway, I hope you've enjoyed this, or at least gotten some useful information out of it. It's a vlogcast, I guess.